Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to Question Time. We're here in Stevenage, and on the panel tonight we have Labour MP, Mr. Ron Miliband, Liberal Democrat, the Right Honourable Lembit Hornpeg, Conservative Richard Richards, and our special guest tonight, journalist Mark Slees. Thank you for joining me, gentlemen, and let's get straight on with our first question from Mrs. Donald Peasbody.
Good evening. Does the panel feel that Miss Britney Spears' weight loss via liposuction will aid her bid to reignite her career?
A very interesting question. Mr. Miliband.
Yes, well, I think this liposuction which Miss Spears has been under recently, which the beautiful gentleman just pointed out, will aid her chances for a pop career. I mean, I don't know in a 3-year forecast whether we can... Oh, let me finish, please.
No, Ron,
let
please.
me finish.
You've missed the point completely. I mean, obviously, Miss Spears has done this liposuction to reignite her career, and quite frankly, I don't blame her. I mean, under the current Labour government, 10 years of the current Labour government, there's been absolutely no help for Miss Spears on her weight gain. She was 6 stone when they came to power in 1997, and she's put on about 7 stone.
I don't think that's nothing to do.
And no one in the party, especially you, Ron, has done anything to help Miss Spears. What choice has she had, apart from some liposuction, maybe some jogging?
And the Liberal Democrat view, Mr. Hornpeg?
Well, I think this bickering gets us nowhere. But I would like to add that the other two are wrong. Vote Liberal Democrat.
Right, and on that note, let's go on to our second question from Mr. Mavis Dogsbollocks.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right. In today's Sun, Lindsay Lohan was caught wearing a loose-fitting top and jeans that didn't match. Does the panel feel that this has a huge influence on today's youth?
Oh, it's disgusting.
Yes. In this modern world where a 13-year-old child could see these images on the internet, I think this is a highly responsible act by Miss Lohan. To go out in a public place where she knows she's going to be seen by members of the public, there could be a child being walked, that's highly distressing for a child to see this sort of thing. And again, there's been absolutely nothing done by the current government. Under 10 years of the current Labour government, 10 years of bony tear, there's been absolutely no attempt made by anyone to sort of curb this mismatched clothing, and I think it's something that people must pay more attention to.
Sorry, can I just point out to Conservative MP Richard Richards that one of your fellow Conservative MPs was photographed this week in the Daily Mail wearing blue trousers, white socks, black shoes, orange top, with big white frilly hair. So you have no position to speak on this matter when you cannot control your own members of your stinking party.
Look, I know that what Ron's referring to then, there's been no proof by an independent party, and I'm not going to pass comment to it, or speak properly even. I'm not going to pass comment on it. I'm not going to pass comment on it until all the facts are known.
Oh yes, the usual Conservative response there. Where's Maggie? Shacking John, that's what it is.
Well, gentlemen, I believe that this is drawing away from the original question and into the much wider debate of mismatched clothing in general. Mr. Hornpeg, that's quite a nice outfit you have on tonight. Could you give us your views on this subject?
You see, I've gone for a more neutral colour tonight.
It's ridiculous.
And we, the Liberal Democrats, would like to see more oranges, more yellows on the streets, maybe a few gentle blues, and so on. But I am sick of this current attitude in which anyone not owning a pinstripe suit is seen as a lesser mortal and not allowed.
Yes, and also, can I point out the media portray these images in the paper every single day. If it wasn't for the media, the kids wouldn't have access to such horrible sites at next.co.uk, or even worse, Reebok.com.
That's disgusting. You people think you can get away with wearing ludicrous clothing. If you do, I'm going to make money because it's disgusting.
It's quite true. I mean, again, under the current Labour government, under 10 years of bony tear, there's been absolutely no attempt by anyone in the party to curb this current mixed-mass clothing thing, and I think that is absolutely disgusting. I mean, there's people coming in from other countries with all sorts of colours, greens, oranges, for example, to start with, and they're all sorts of colours, and they're just coming here with their foreign colours, bringing them here, and it's just disgusting. I mean, there's been nothing done about it. I mean, you don't remember the days of the Conservatives, they're just not shouting right!
Well, in response to that, the Labour response to that is, in all honesty and respecting your honour, Richard Richards, your fucking mother. That's all I've got to say to that.
Well, all I can say to that, Ron, is your mum. Gentlemen, please. Gentlemen, if you can take your seats, please. Gentlemen. This one's for Maggie! Gentlemen, please. Gentlemen, if you could...
Get in, Duncan Smith! question again. Which one is it? There's three of them.
Take your seats, please. Thank you.
William Hay.
As you can see, the debate's become quite heated, and we have actually had an email in from our audience at home. Would the panel care to address some proper issues such as the war in Iraq?
Anyone want to go down the pub? Yeah.